So it go from here to here. I'll try it in the next one.
Yeah, I mean, it saves a screen at the very least, and then likely an encounter, or possibly two.
Yeah.
The Cropdale screen, you can walk. I frankly just run it and then YOLO flee it since I'm not high level at that point. In any case, great runs all around.
Yep.
Around 4 minutes behind my PB.
Yeah, I was 8 minutes behind. Oh, not 8, 6 and something. Very nice. Let's see if I can actually get a...
Good to go again?
Yep, good to go.
All
On
right.
your count.
3, 2, 1, go. Good luck, have fun.
Same. Let's see if I can actually do a proper chapter 1 this time. I somehow accidentally golded. What am I doing? It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. I say, yeah, I'm not gonna mess up anything, and then I do some random shit the first thing. What? Wait, you can find chapter bosses as optionals? That's interesting. Okay, the randomizer actually sounds kinda crazy. That's crazy. Oh. I don't know why these fights are so weird to me still. This guy. My muscle memory just can't remember how to do this.
Yeah, I've never run Throne A1.
There's so much target switching, I hate it. My brain goes boom every time. Include Goldera Vita in the post randomization if you want. That sounds awful. Imagine you find them as your first boss or something. Does it take into account like how difficult the boss should be? I guess Father is a lot more difficult than the Butterfly. Unless it somehow adjusts the stats too. And HP.
I know the Octopath 1 adjusted stats depending on progression, or there's a setting to enable that.
Ah.
I don't know about the OT1, OT2.
Wait, huh? I hate the phantom cursor, it always throws me off. I'm too fast. Alright, this time for sure. So what was the thing that you yoinked from my run? That you mentioned?
Oh, it's just the 20k in the seas, and also the 8.5k outside Crack Ridge. I didn't know about that one either. Ultimately, it was just that there was more money available, and currently I didn't make good use of that, or I wouldn't have, because all of those places I go after I get a boat, so I wind up going to Gravel early for some money.
Ah, I see.
Which previously I did after boat. But that's about it.
Okay.
And then by virtue of having more money, I wound up just cutting Clock Bank, which I used to go to.
Do you use Corrosive on anything, or do you just use Ruffians instead?
I don't have Thief.
Yeah, exactly. So you would have to use Ruffians for the debuff.
Yep, just Ruffians, which was one part of the rerouting after I cut Clock Bank.
Yummy wa kawaii. Very spooky. Yummy wa kawaii. Are you afraid of the dark? Anyone in chat afraid of the dark? Yo, good turn order, let's go! Almost boosted 1, 2, 3 times. Would have been interesting. Chevron bosses are only randomized among the other ones. Small chapter bosses. Optionals are randomized among themselves. Gotcha. Well, it's nice to hear that you're having a good time with it. I don't know if I would actually enjoy a randomizer.
Alongside the settings for the OT2 randomizer, you can up the stats of enemies, just broadly speaking, which can be a partial difficulty mod if you want it to.
Hmm.
I know it's hard. You have to set pretty strict rules, I'd say, because if you randomize items on enemies in particular, you just farm some strong stuff once you find them or whatever else.
Double rats.
Strange.
No. I'm becoming rat food. Actually, no, I'm breaking it. I'm not taking this shit. What to encounter with? Huh? That was. Huh? The first one was so late though. Why? The game's owning me. I'm being bullied. Watch this rat. Okay, it's a pig, but you know, we did get the encounter. It was 1 pixel.
Sixth.
I'm gonna get this one too. Or not. 6 try. Okay, that's not bad. Come on, Ozzy, give me this range. Please. Thank you. Do you happen to have any other routing plans in the near future? Or are you still working on this? Doid?
I mean, all meats was an interesting one. It looks like a lot of fun, frankly.
It's also
It's a ton of
cursed.
factoring and RNG. Yeah, but it's a fun one.
Oh shit, it's Elvis Pig. I didn't know. Oh god. Elvis Pig is angry. I'm not even gonna grape. Okay, that's 2. 3. 3! Let's go!
Oh, nice.
That's a big improvement. Fire, thunder, fire, ice. A lot better than 42, I would argue. Depending on how you look at it. Oh, look at Puff! This is, wait. This is a... Wait, my brain is going wrong. That was just a small one, right? Isn't this supposed to be like a mid game?
I got a Puff right now as well.
Oh, nice. I can put on episode.
Yeah, it was a Queen Puff for myself.
I got a Traveler. Strangely enough. I thought the Sewers was like a mid game. area. Apparently not. Oh yeah, Luder asked if jewel cake counts as a meat.
Yes. So part of the run is, among all the capturing, you have the Kate amulets on the whole time and just hope eventually you'll get the Kate. You can buy the Octo Bowl one.
Mm.
And in theory, you could also buy the Kate one if you did all of Agnia. Dulcinea has one.
Hmm.
In post-game, that is. But yeah, the Kate counts.
Wait.
Hi.
I'm not thinking straight. So we're never beating that split ever.
The third try split, or
No, the evasive maneuvers going into Tropu Hapu already.
oh yeah.
Surely we can flee. Of course not. Why would we? I don't know how much money the Traveler actually gives. Because it's not as much as a
1,000.
cage. It's just 1k?
Yeah, it's just. Yep. It's not bad.
I mean, they gotta travel light, makes sense. I can't escape from anything! Ah! I have Kate XP, what is this? I'm getting punished. Recently discovered Ochet provoke beast glitch now. Oh. Yeah, that was funny. I obviously never got to use it casually, but I have seen some friends use it and it's kinda stupid. Where you can use the boss monsters multiple times. To get like really easy breaks. Yeah, that's actually what they did. They used the Dreadwolf on Galdera, and because they did, more as a meme than anything else, he actually almost lost. Because they didn't want to do the break. And they boosted one too many times. Or something. It was... Well, huh? Man, I hate the hitboxes. Octopath 2 is such a great game, but the hitboxes are so bad. They're even worse than Octopath 1. When I'm
I love
crying.
getting stuck on the floor randomly as well.
Oh yeah, I actually saw that. I hopped in briefly before I started stream and saw that you got stuck on the stairs. I forget where. It was a snowy area, I think.
Yeah, it was out. It was on my way to the staff.
Yeah.
Winter bloom areas. Just had to reset.
Here. Man, I was just about to ask, how do you get to Conning Creek, by the way? Yeah, you don't go there. Great question. Good one, Zazu. Very clever. Nah, Octopath 1... Okay, Octopath 1 is bad, but this game's even worse. It's like the hitbox is an X, or a cross, where it should be a freaking square. I don't understand. And the chest hitboxes are also awful. These are weak to... fire?
Kinda death now.
They are not weak to fire. They're weak to lightning. Stupid fish. Okay, I'm gonna heal, I don't wanna... actually, Oswald dying would be fine. How much JP do you get from the Traveler?
I don't know.
Yeah. I'm sure there's a
Enough.
I'm sure there's a list somewhere that that says all the money and XP and JP, but for some reason I never looked them up, and then I'm always wondering like, how much do you get from this again?
I mean, I know the money amount, but I don't know the rest.
Like I know the Kates. Kates are 3k, 10k, and what 50k for money.
Yep.
JP,
And
I
the pops
think.
are 1k, 3k, 10k. They just follow behind a little bit.
Ah. Okay, the JP amounts are something I should really look into. Hey, an ambush. Don't die, okay? Don't kill anyone. You suck. Okay, this is fine. Okay, okay. We're fine. Everything's fine. Everybody calm down. Maybe I should actually use the Octopath pot. Maybe that's the next evolution of this route. Equip it until we have to sell it.
I forgot to try and get the sword. I probably should have.
Ah, the Star Splitter.
Yeah, that one.
Oh yeah, good you reminded. I'm gonna have to remember to actually teleport to Ores Rush later. See how it feels. Wait, but I always keep doing that for some reason. Ah! Stop talking. Particio died, so he does not have any LP. Let's see if we can get some here. This is dagger. No, it's not dagger. No dagger. Wait, no. Right, we can't do it yet. I'm silly. I'm getting inventor right now. Boom! I think we broke something. Now let's not scuff up this menu this time. Wait, what am I doing? What the hell am I actually doing? Oh my god. It's a tragedy. Oh no. I should not have streamed today. This was a bad idea.
It sounds like the run had been going pretty well. What happened?
I don't know, my menuing is just omega ass. You know what it is? I went out to get groceries earlier today, and the stores were full of people. Like there were actual lines when I had to go pay for my stuff. Unbelievable, honestly.
Yeah, and consequently you can't menu.
Yeah. It stressed me out, okay? This way. What the? I guess we don't get any LP on Partitions all the time. I always forget that dagger is not next to sword. I'm just used to it because, you know, thieves have dagger than sword. So I'm like, okay, dagger is next to sword. That makes sense, but it's spear. Spear is next to sword if you want to catapult. Things that we never learn. if we don't use our noggin. Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum. Fire.
そうだゴミは片付けない
Herb of healing! Got the blessing of the healing gods. Okay, I'm gonna cheat from your screen and see where the stuff is in the waterfall cave. Once you get there.
The blessing of disguise.
Yeah, I guess I can't remember where it is. I don't even know if it's something I would want to consider.
Nah, it's pretty slow since you have to walk the whole time. And that's like 2 encounter stretches worth of walking.
出番か
Sells for 6k.
そうだ
I need it just because of the speed stuff,
取っ
but
てみ
Yeah, I don't know if that would be better than getting one of the slower chests. Because I do transition to the clock bank screen to get the 6.3k. And that's the only thing there. So maybe that could replace it, I don't know. The Star Splitter 2 could maybe replace something.
anyhow, you continue to the right instead of all the way up.
Alright, I will try to keep an eye on your screen.
治療を始めましょう
Wolves! Surely.
さすが先生
You go there? Oh my god, that's so far. What the hell? You don't get a second encounter? I guess if you walk the whole way.
Yeah, I walked the whole thing.
Ooh.
It's pretty close to a second encounter still.
Okay, I see.
You can run some of it, but that time I got pretty early first encounter, so I didn't.
I'm gonna do something fancy here. Give me some LP. Let's wrap out here. I'm gonna see if I can skip the apple. I like the apple tech, but it's also a bit annoying when it just stays around in your bag. Don't like
Yeah, I
it.
can likely skip apple at this point. I have it in still, but I think it's pretty rare that I wind up needing it. I still do get that ice M though, so I don't know. I could maybe switch that up somehow, but
Yeah, the
doesn't
only
cost
reason
much time to get that.
the only reason I don't like it is because it's at the bottom of the menu.
Right.
Like if you want to throw stones. Otherwise it's fine.
I don't throw too many stones at this
Actually-
point. It's just mostly hired help.
Yeah, same. I got a gravel right after, so I used light stones. But I already have the freaking wriggling root there, so...
さ
Hasn't been a point that you sell things after getting wriggling root.
Yeah, I mean, I could sell them when I pick up the pickaxe, but that's an extra shop menu. Like, it's small stuff. Like, I can live with the wriggling root being in the inventory. You just need to know it's there. No, I've never seen a second encounter. What is this?
掃除する
I guess I can. Wait, no. Yeah, it works. Okay, cool. Three pigs. Any Ochit runners? What is this? What is even happening? Next I'm gonna get a freaking cat. I tried.
出番
Nope.
What road are we getting today?
Huh?
What road are we getting?
No boats, I don't know, just nothing. Don't get the boat. I think when in doubt, it's
Been doing
full
unpainted
octopus.
in my runs lately. I feel ashamed, but
Oof.
I mean, in boat percent, obviously you have to get a specific boat, but in general, I'm not caring too much about needing a boat one way or another of a certain type.
Well, I'm gonna risk this. I don't care. We're just walking. I'm just walking here. Okay. You go here. You go here. Ah! Skill. You. 1, 2, 3. You get 1. You go here. You go here, and you go here. Okay, that was. No! I'm cursed! Okay, please don't destroy me. I beg. Oh, you can't even do anything to them? Oh no. Frick. You don't die to that. Flee. Game, no. I did say I was gonna risk it. And this happened. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Cast is alive. Everything's fine. Okay, yeah. Nice. I only lost a minute of time, but sometimes it do be like that. They started writing females. Learned about butter meats. Yeah, pigs are very funny. Stopped because you realized you need BG. Hey, is it really that bad? Can you not do any other story for XP? Oh god. Why? Is
I
it
think
really?
I was only needing BG XP 2 if I was watching what people were saying about it. Don't know that.
Let's see. I'm gonna keep doing this until it fails. Ora, ora! Fingers. I think I calc that this is fine. It should be fine, surely. Even if Throne A4 is the last chapter you do, you need BGX2. Well, that's bullshit. Huh. Unfortunate. I was thinking of routing east and west side at some point, like after this. Because me and Gain are gonna do.
Those look good. Those sound like good categories, yeah.
Yeah. Because me and Gain are gonna do the thingy with the Lost Tribe weapons as well at some point. I don't know when Gain is gonna have time, so I'm not gonna start routing yet. But I'll do something else in between. Agni 3 is fine, it's just throwing out ruins everything. How is the XP so low? Can you get the XP augmenter? I mean, I guess it's not that much, like nearly enough to actually matter. Go here. Roots, listing. Like I have too much money. From being poor to having too much. Incredible. Can't buy the boat. Alright, okay, I always forget which one is in the sea. I always mix up JP and XP augmenter. I mean, surely you can get the JP augmenter and get, I don't know, Life in Shadows? really grasping here. Let's do red and octopus. Ora, ora, ora! Oh wait, I needed to take the... Ah shit. What's... I'm sure it'll be fine. It's not gonna be fine. Crap. I'm gonna need it right now too. Okay, I'll go to Beasting Bay and then get the thing and then TP to Dropu. I think that's fine. Unless I get it here. Okay, get some LP here. And then I think an M should be enough. Okay, yeah, I think we're good. I think we're fine. Oh, not there. Here. Why do I keep forgetting to split boat? What's wrong with me? Uh-oh, mammoth time. What's the thing actually called? The mammoth thing. Behemoth, that's the name.
I'm gonna have to calc some damage thing. I found a new option for Behemoth on certain circumstances that could save some money.
Ooh.
Not strictly required, but it's a nice safety thing for a certain thing that happens in my run, where I'm trying to save at least one beastling at some point.
Cool. Bum ba ba da ba da ba da bum ba da bum. It's a very early encounter. Oreo.
悪くないアプローチだ。
So you go Ores Rush to Timberrain and Ores Rush to Quicksand.
Yep.
Humma humma. Bugs.
行け。不便。
Bum bum bum. Come on, be a nice encounter. Birds. Surely. Rare.
悪くないアプローチだ。
Money, money, money. Moo.
さて。
No, that's not what you do. That would have been funny. I almost summoned with part issue. You're gonna do Waichi.
しっかりね
It's enough! We're gaming.
仕事だぜ
Calculated.
遅いね
さて
てやるぜよ仕事だぜおととい来な
No, wait. No, wait, no. I'm going here, yes. So, conning to the cave should still be faster from the east.
Yep, that seems
Yeah.
right.
Okay. Ors Rush. Ors Rush. I'm gonna forget. Chat, please spam Ors Rush once I kill the worm. Thank you. We can already do a practice round. Thank you.
よいらっしゃい
I should still have enough money, I think. Surely. I think I usually hover like
炎
2k extra at
貴重な
least.
知見を得
Yeah, it's right around there for mine. Do you have the reduced hired help costs in PC?
Nah.
My money varies a little bit based on whether it's Partitio or the other merchant doing that,
治療を始めましょ
because I have that. Otherwise, it's right around a 2,000 difference usually. That's-
Okay, worm time. Let's see. Will I mess this up somehow?
Is that the worm?
Wow. Exciting. And now I get the encounter before the worm? Not this time.
燃えてきたぜ行くぜ
You can defend, sure, you're gonna slap, you're gonna set up corrosive, chill, break, beasts, 2, 3.
うゴミは片付けなきゃ
Ors Rush! We did it, chat.
Good job,
Do I
chat.
care about this? I don't do any bosses, so I guess this is fine. But also not necessary. Now let's see if I can find my way. Or will I get lost in the woods?
Alright, that's time for me.
ここでやる
Nice.
PB by a little bit.
Ooh. GG's. So what was your end time?
37:30.
Nice.
悪くないアプローチだ
Yeah, earlier I got a 37:56, so I was already sub 38, but
Mm.
oh, it was pretty good. I think I still had 2 deaths this run though. But at the very least, the rest of it was pretty good. Didn't have a bad black market as well.
No, an ambush. Surely someone. Okay. Okay. We're not going to that. Okay, we're gonna. Okay, we're fine. Everything's fine.
Attacks and light are the remaining weakness.
仕事だぜいいもんは分け
Doesn't matter because we just live. We're that good. I just like killing innocent monsters, okay? That's why I go from the cave. It's so satisfying somehow to just burn everything in the way. No, my PB! Okay, but by the looks of it, Horse Rush is for sure faster. I got ambushed there and I still golded by 6 seconds. Time! Nice! I mean, I managed to claw back quite a bit of time. Which was
Yes, nice.
nice. Wait, how did I save so much time on the worm split? Oh, I guess I get a random encounter before the worm? And then maybe one after as well? That's so cursed when it happens. Kill catapult sword, because it's bugged in Hilar's way. It's sword. Who do you catapult with? Throne? But yeah, I know about the catapult bugs, they're funny. Demnos, oh yeah, Demnos with the club. Right. Catapult's great. I used to do catapult as well in this route, but then I opted out of it because it's just faster to fire everything. His club stats, yeah.
Yeah, I get Oswald and Agnia as options for wiping out the encounters. Dagger Dance with the strong dagger and Oswald with whatever.
Oh, Dagger Dance for clearing enemies sounds fun, actually. That's cool. I used to use the Dancer's Blade? Yeah, Dancer's Blade for something as well, but not anymore. Mainly for catapulting. But now the sword is the one I actually use for stuff. Okay, well I'm putting in the Horse Rush thingy. That's cool. Time for version 4.12 of the route. Let's go.
Yeah, I haven't looked over your route too thoroughly. That from Sam's jail, that was one of the main things that I picked up on just when casually watching, but otherwise it seemed fine for pathing.
Yeah, I've been throwing stuff back and forth to figure out what I like the best. Because the early game you can do in multiple different ways. Like sometimes I picked up Casty early and gave her some early JP as well, but yeah.
Yeah, I omit getting Casty for a little bit, just so I'll have 2 merchants out of 3 characters when going to Gravel, since Partitio's not fast yet.
Ah,
just so
I
I have
see.
2/3 odds at random first merchant, and also Agnia's faster, so I have her on merchant rather than Oswald, so it's usually safe. I've only had it fail twice now, and I was in May just a little bit earlier today.
Yeah, I actually need JP for everyone, and I barely get the thresholds when I need boost starts on people.
Likewise, I get boost starts on everyone except Casty. Casty just leg holds in the fight, so I don't need boosts on her.
Yeah, so if I die to any of the mid-game encounters, I just hate everything. It's so close.
Yeah, it's very rough with the only 2 olives or so, and then having to hope that Casty doesn't die too often.
Yeah, I've actually routed in the olive M in the Water Sprite cave, as well as stealing 2 olives in Tropu Hopu because of how bad it is.
Yeah, but at this point I'm just with 1 olive. There's some backup olive, I think, in Tropu that I considered, but
Yeah.
I usually just try and roll with the 2 olives. And there's an olive L going from the sort of Horse Rush harbor towards the shipwreck. I don't know which way you go to the shipwreck from. These days actually go from the other coast.
Oh yeah, how do you go there? Like, when I go to the shipwreck, I teleport straight out of the boat to New Delft to get the money and then go to the ship.
Yeah, that's what I wind up doing when I do go there. Not immediately, but I do go from that port and then get the money and go to ship.
So you said the olive is where?
It's from the other harbor on the
west side,
west
okay.
coast, the Oars Rush harbor, whatever it's. Crackbridge harbor, technically, I guess. But yeah, it's just a chest
This one?
along the way, it's an olive L.
Ah.
And it can sell for 2k technically as well.
Hmm.
And that's also just the shorter path to get to the shipwreck if you needed to, but getting the 20k
Yeah.
synergizes well enough that it's... If you're doing that, I guess it's better. Don't know.
Yeah, I like going from the right side. I tried going from the left side, but I don't like the teleport.
Do you get double tomahawk? Or
No.
the other wand? Yeah, I
No.
get those. I mean, they're pretty good money. That'd certainly be better than the sword. Yeah, it's also 11k, I think, or 12k.
Aren't they like really far though?
You can make it just slow boat. What I do is I get the fortune wand, which is like the first chest you see after you get the boat, and then I go into Rock Island briefly and then exit to reset steps, and then just slow boat over to it.
Interesting. I actually don't think I need that, because after boat my money is fine. I have too much money, that's why I
Yeah,
throw
likewise.
beastlings at anything. It's before boat that I kind of struggle. Let me actually see where the Star Splitter is. Because I saw some early Galdi routes go for the Star Splitter, but I think it's
it
like
seems
back
like
here?
you should be able to get this. Yeah, it's in the background there.
Yeah, there. Okay. I'm guessing you have to
Should
walk
be
a
able to
little.
get it probably on the way in. But yeah, you can't run from Revel, you just have to walk a little bit. Around a bridge or so.
遊びは終わりだよ。
Surely.
遅いね。
Man, the sword is so weak when you don't have things. Surely we can... There we go.
お疲れさんキャスティ
It's back here. Hmm.
Yeah, I think you can probably get that one pretty consistently on the way in, even if it takes like a little bit of walking rather than coming back out of Revel, so I should start doing that if I can actually remember to do it. Currently I'm tagging Gravel and then going back twice out of it to get the 2 different monies.
I feel like this one's closer for sure. Like stepwise. If you had to take one
Yeah,
of them.
less off the path
going in.
than the 23.5k.
I don't know, for some reason I feel like the Star Splitter is further away off the path.
Eh,
Maybe it's just me.
it's pretty close. I'd say, I don't know. Yeah, you're right, they are pretty close each.
Eh.
Okay,
Okay,
it's
cool.
just a little bit of walking. We'll make that better to just get on the way in. I currently pretty much need to get that, otherwise I don't really make my boat money. There's some other options like the shield and Gravel and a few extra things that I could get to do alternatives, but the sword's good enough for me.
Well, yeah, I guess you need a bit more money since you need to use vets on the bosses. Makes sense.
Yeah, it's also that I think I can just not go as many places for money before getting the boat. Because I don't have the inventor to have consistent encounters and whatever else.
Alright.
For a while I wasn't even going to Gravel, I was going to Clockbank instead, but I came up with just doing 2 merchants out of 3 people to get to Gravel. And then once I get Fast Partitio, it's pretty consistent with the encounters, since you can do stuff. But that's all after boat, so I have to do other things before then.
Right. We're here. Quicksand, worm. Teleport out. Yeah. Teleport to Horse Rush. Great, we found the tech. Head to Timber Inn. So we don't get the Psy encounter. We don't get the second Whale Grove encounter either. That's so nice! Okay, delete this. Whale Grove encounter.
Yeah, you don't have to walk out of the quicksand jail as well, so it's, I guess, practically 2 screen saved or so. Or 2 transitions at least.
Yeah, and if you get really unlucky, you can actually get the encounter inside the cave as well.
Yeah. That happens going in, and I imagine just as much as going out.
Yeah, even more, since you have to pick up the chest, so you have to take some extra steps.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That should
Which
give me a
direction
nice...
do you go to the water sprite cave from?
I do that from the New Delta side. I do it in my inventor trip.
Okay.
So I get the inventor, go into
Yeah,
the
that
water,
makes sense enough.
get the clock bank chest, and then continue.
I go from Cape Cold for myself, and it's fine enough.
Yeah.
How many soul stones do you buy at the black market?
I get Thunder and Fire for Inventor, so just S, and then I take Ice M, Fire M, and 5 Light M. Previously I took 4 Light M,
Actually-
and then picked up an extra outside Tropuhopu that I saw you pick up now. But I cut that out. And in an even earlier version I also mugged the lady inside Tropuhopu for... Or I used a Light M and then got a Light M and a Shadow M. And she also sometimes drops another Light M. So it's a pretty good deal, but
Interesting.
mugs are
I
kinda
didn't know
slow.
about that one.
So I cut those out as well. Just by buying an extra Light M, it's kinda nice.
Yep. I'm actually getting by with just 6 M stones purchased total. 2 shadow and then 4 light. And then no small stones either. And then the rest I do get more, but I purchase them along the way. It's just because I'm low on money for how I want to make black market work at the time that I go there.
Yeah, that's the only soul stones I get because my goal is to like try to get the staff as soon as possible with peak performance, so Oswald can start clearing stuff with Fireball. So that's how I clear the next Tropuhopu encounter and get to the Quicksand Cave.
And you said 5 light stones?
5, yes. I use 2 going into Gravel. I use
Okay, yep.
1 going into
I
Tropu
mean,
very
with Step
early.
Ahead, you can probably not even need any of the 4 to get to Gravel. You can just break the encounters with...
I
using
actually need
composition,
the
or maybe not.
JP.
Okay, yeah. Right.
Yeah. And the money. Well, the money is not as bad because you can just get extra, but the JP is important. And where else do I use them? Where do you use light?
It's going to Tropu, is that you use your
Tropu is
light, I
1,
imagine.
2 to Crack Ridge. Oh yeah, Conning Creek is 2. Yeah. So that's my 5.
I imagine you use 4 to go to Gravel, right? Total?
I used 2 because I break the Armadillo, then chuck.
Oh, okay. I see. Yep, that works then. That's not too expensive.
Yep. And then I use the Gravel Thunder, or the Crack Ridge Thunder M on the Gravel encounter now. I could save that for something else, but I couldn't find another use for it, so I just use it there now. And I used...
Yeah, likewise, I sometimes have that left over the Thunder M. I use the Thunder M, Thunder L, and Guards 2 to defeat the Gravel encounter. But if it crits on both the guard hits, you don't need the M.
Yeah. It's rough when you actually have to play around the guard crits. And then what else? I use a Fire M going into the Water Sprite Cave. I pick up the Thunder M. I use that Thunder M to get the Winter Bloom. And then in the Water Sprite Cave I just chuck a Wind L because I can't be arsed to throw 2 M
I
stones.
see, yeah.
And the Wind
I
L
use the
I
Thunder
steal
M.
in Conning.
I use the Thunder M on the cave itself, and then 2 small stones, but yeah, an L is pretty good.
And then Gravel Thunder L I use in the Shipwreck. Sometimes.
Yeah, I just Beastlings that one.
Yeah.
Unless it's Skeletons, in which case I Guards, but Beastlings in general.
Yeah.
I basically have 3 different spots that by default are Beastlings, but can be Guards if I get lucky on the encounters, and I'm just hoping for one of them along the way. The last one's not too bad to do Guards as well if it needs to be, but just kind of saving at least money on one of those needs to be done.
Yeah, once I have the staff, I just put Oswald in solo step ahead mode and either Fireball or Beasts, depending on the level up the encounter to clear stuff. I actually like that a lot, because I saw, I think, Galdi runners, or at least Enk, hated having many people with step ahead when he did his routing. So I thought, you know, maybe I'll try that too, and it works out kind of nice when you have to go into a lot of random encounters to kill. Because when you have to step, or not step, when you have to defend with half your party, it feels so bad.
Alright, I think I'm probably calling it for myself here today, but
Yeah, thanks for the runs.
have a nice rest of your stream.
Same to you, or same to you, Jurgen. Have a nice rest of your day, is what I'll say.
Yeah.
I think I'll also end
If
here.
we want to do runs again tomorrow, I might be available or around for that. I don't know what's up, but it's not necessary either.
Yeah. Let's see, Fura is doing any percent. I think I'll raid him.
Okay. Have a nice day yourself then.
Yep, goodbye.
Bye.